Dear future me, I'm scared. I'm scared because I don't know who you are. Are you the person that I want to be looking up to if I met you today? Or are you the person I'm afraid that I'm going to be? Am I going to be you no matter what? A predestined path with every step I take getting closer and closer to that destination that I just can't see? And is that something that I even want? I will never know. I think that's something that still scares you. It has scared me, and it has scared me before me. It has always scared us. There is one thing I do know, and that is me. I don't know you, not yet. But if you're anything like me, you've always been attached to the past. I assume you've always looked back and wondered if that version of me back then is still you. I know I still do. That kid living back home in a full house in a suburban neighborhood, happy to be surrounded by family and friends, who was ignorant that time would take those things away. Is that still you? The person that their only priority was to be happy and make everyone around you happier if you would forget so many faces. Is that still you? The person that had a dream that being an adventurer would somehow be your life, your job, your purpose to explore and discover who you are in the world and share that with others? Is that still you? If you're anything like me, you still look at the past and always considered if you made the right decision. I mean, look at you now. You're looking into the past right now and probably wondering the exact same thing. I know I do. If leaving home in order to have a well-paying job, a pension at the end, and assuming that you needed to build something for yourself away from everyone by being a police officer was worth no longer seeing your family and friends every single day, you lost that job. Your workers hated you, your boss hated you, maybe because you hated yourself. Hell, you were happier working at a pizza parlor at your first job when you were 16 than back then. You told yourself that if you were stationed anywhere else in Canada, that things would be better. We both know that's not true, but even though you lost it, you stayed for the wrong person. You stayed because you didn't want to go back and be seen as a failure, seen as someone who gave up, to lie to yourself and pretend that you made that sacrifice and that it was all for a reason. That when you would come back and visit and see everyone, you would pretend to be a pirate who left on an adventure and found a treasure chest that you can show off and tell everyone that it was the right choice that you made, while secretly you're just hiding an empty box that is yet to be filled. But I'm getting behind myself. That's a message to me from me before, but this message is for you. If you're gonna be so attached to the past, if you're gonna feel like you're going to question all your decisions and everything that you have done, if you are where you want to be, then I will be that past that tells you what you need to hear. I have made decisions that I regret. I regret not seeing our family and friends more than twice a year and sometimes less. I regret that I didn't have anything to show for it after leaving. I regret that we imagined a life full of wonder and adventure, and when your career just turned into a simple job, your life was turned upside down again. But if you're like me, you're stubborn. You realized after a phone call standing out of the window of your mother's apartment one summer, you realized that the past version of us had an adventurous dream, and you want that, and by God, are we gonna get it. You forgot it. I forgot it. And we finally remembered. I'm doing everything I can to get that dream. I started discovering and exploring the world in more ways by making simple videos and trying to share that with as many people as I can to hopefully encourage them to explore the world. I had these videos as a time capsule to show me, to show you that we are adventurous, we are discovering the world, we are doing what we want, little by little, step by step. I would much rather be out there than in here editing the videos, obviously, but I don't know who else wouldn't. I know you and I know me. We try to give the world what we wish the world gave us. Something that if someone gave up their hand and showed us the world, we would take it. Whatever you are doing, stop beating yourself up and don't have those regrets. You know you've made some big decisions, but you're happy that you tried, even if you failed. You're happy that you did what you did and you learned and you gained from what you have now. If we never left, that dream might have never been reignited and that 9 to 5 would have just been somewhere else. If you never became a cop, you would never have spoken to your best friend's wedding. If you didn't have your heart broken, it would have never been put back together stronger than it's ever been. We stumble, we fall, sometimes we don't make the right decision. Sometimes we're not on the right track, but who cares? I know that I am happy that we tried. We did something. We accomplished so many things that people wish that they even tried. We had the determination to actually make an attempt to something that we were scared of. And we jumped in head first. We bonked our heads once in a while, but those bruises, those scars, tell a story that we're happy to tell. I know that all the things that we have gained from these decisions are gonna help us towards that future that we want. Help me become you. I know that you're doing everything you can to make sure that our dream becomes real, that you are still the person who just wants to be happy and make everyone else around them happy, even if you forget those faces. The person that loves their family and friends and just wish that they could hold on just a little bit longer before you come back to visit them with your empty box full of stories. The one that wants to spread adventure to as many people as possible because your heart was so empty and adventure was one way to fill it. It makes you so happy. It makes you, you. I'm excited. I'm excited because I don't know who you are, but one day I'm gonna know who you are. I'm gonna be you. So I'm proud to meet you. Sincerely, past you.